So part two of creating your profile and making it look really nice involves, first of all, your Twitter bio. The way you have to think about your Twitter bio is that it's your 160 character sales pitch for Twitter. So basically when you look at your bio and you translate it from Twitter language to our language, it actually says, this is why you should be following me, right? That's the message that your bio should send to all the people that look at your profile. Now, there's a few guidelines to your bio, and you can see my bio right here. So let's just use it as a guideline as I take you through these steps, right? So the first thing you need to include is keywords. So for example, I use social media, tech because I like technology. I even mentioned the sports that I follow. You get the idea. And the reason you want to use these keywords is because you're going to want to be known for something on Twitter. You're going to want to be targeting a certain type of following on Twitter. And if you have those keywords in your bio, then whenever someone searches for you or whenever someone adds you to a list, they're going to add you because you have those exact keywords that they're looking for. The second thing that most people don't do, and is quite surprising, is hashtags. You can actually use hashtags in your bio, and you'll actually see if you use a hashtag, then the font is going to become blue. And it's a really nice contrast between black, blue. And it's actually, when you scroll down, you look through, let's say, 100 people on Twitter, you just scroll down, you see someone has hashtags, that color is going to stand out. So people are going to automatically be drawn to your photo and your bio, and they're going to click follow. The other thing that you need to take into account is that you only have 160 characters. Now, while I'm not asking you to fill it all in, you might not want to say everything in 160 characters. You should use separators rather than use words like and, or, and stuff like that. So just use a vertical bar, use a star, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you think makes it look nice. Make use of that because it's really going to condense your character count. And then what's really important is to be casual, be spontaneous, be fun. Mention the things that you love. Twitter is all about conversation. It's all about finding the people that you want to interact with. So if you're a coffee lover, then say you're a coffee lover. If you love sports, then say you love sports. Obviously, keep the professional side in there and make it be very visible at the beginning of your bio, but don't be afraid to show who you are. So you've seen my Twitter bio here. I'm also going to include a PDF with 10 awesome Twitter bios. And as you're going to navigate through Twitter, you're going to start figuring out how people go about this. So pause the video right now, look through the PDF, look through some Twitter bios, and just come up with your own unique sales pitch for Twitter. The second thing in this lecture that I want you to pay attention to is adding your website and your location. If you have a website, then please, by all means, add it there. And the location might be very important for targeting. So if someone is going to target you or you want to target someone from the same location, it's going to make things easier. The last thing that I want to talk about is your cover photo. And your cover photo is not something that I would say is of huge importance, at least at the beginning on Twitter. Because you see, the way people use Twitter is 60% of the Twitter traffic is generated off mobile. And on mobile, nobody's going to see your cover photo. Even on the desktop, they're probably not going to see it. Because your cover photo is only visible when someone clicks on your profile and they see your Twitter feed, they see your photo here, and then they're going to see the cover photo on top. So from that perspective, from the perspective of attracting your first followers, it's not really important. However, what I must say is that if you want to attract fans, clients, potential leads, whatever it may be, and that person actually goes in depth and they have the time and they want to go to your Twitter profile, then having a good cover photo might actually be indicated. It might actually be a good thing. And as you can see, I have my brand logo as my Twitter cover photo. You might be asking yourself, okay, how am I going to actually create a cover photo? Obviously, if you have a friend that's a graphic designer, that's the first choice. If not, I want to tell you about a really cool tool. I find it really easy to use. It's called Canva. You can access it at www.canva.com. And what it essentially is, it's tailored to social media. So it's going to have different templates for Facebook cover photos, Twitter cover photos, and so on. And it's very, very easy and intuitive. So you can just play around and create your own cover photo and just stick it to your Twitter profile. So the next lesson is going to be about how we get our first followers. But before you go to the next lecture, please just check your bio, make a really nice bio, add your website and your location, and try to tinker with a cover photo and consider adding it to your profile.